Hey, good morning. About 9, almost 10 o'clock here, Saturday morning. Oh, it looks like a beautiful day in the makings out there. Sun's out, fresh leaves coming out on the trees, blue skies, roosters crowing. Oh, there's one thing I've been seeing is a recording of Joe Biden. Um, Talking about it was back when he was, VP, and he's talking about the stuff going on around the White House and Clinton and all this stuff. But Biden just, there's not one smidgen of scandal. Remember, Obama said the same thing. And now what have we found out? We found out that the White House was hiding Hillary's emails. We found out that that Obama had actually ordered Clapper and others to illegally do surveillance on the Trump campaign. They spied on them. We know that the DNC and the Clintons paid for the dossier that was nothing but a lie. Well, we know Benghazi was a debacle and a cover-up. We know that, people, it just fast and furious. It looks like a friggin' mountain of looks like a friggin' mountain of cow poop, manure. Not a smidgen of scandal. And now it looks like a mountain of manure. It's going to be real. It's going to be real, man. The next year and a half, you better keep your eyes open because it's going to be real. Watching these Democrats try to squirm out from under the garbage they've done. Watch them. Watch them try to scream. Listen, you remember when Van Jones was on CNN? Well, you don't remember, I don't guess. I don't even. Well, I remember when he was on CNN. You remember that. But see, like I told you, Glenn Beck had showed a video of Van Jones making a statement, we will either win or be crushed. Okay? What were and are they up to? What did they get themselves committed to? We will either win or be crushed. See, listen, people, you got to realize this. Now, you people that see this, you need to share it. It needs to go out because a lot of this stuff, I don't watch the Blaze all the time. I don't get Glenn's channel. I don't think. I don't believe I do. The Blaze. But you've got to share this because you may not hear this. I don't know. I'm not hearing it on Fox and other places. But yeah, I'm trying to bring out, and hopefully for the more of you will remember after seeing Glenn say some of this stuff, you'll remember and you'll share it. But share this video or post of mine. This is not particularly for John. This is for John's family and his bloodline. It's for you, your family, your bloodline. It's for your friends, their families and their bloodlines. It's for America. It's for the world. Okay? Whatever happens in America affects the whole world. They ain't no ifs, ands, and buts about it. We need to keep the Democrats out of power now. They got to stay out. Listen right now, the Democratic Party, everything they've got going right now, it needs to burn to the ground. They've turned out to be a socialist scumbag. That's just the way it is. That's just the way it is. We will either win or be crushed. What were they doing? They committed themselves to an avenue of treachery and treason. They were trying to crush America, its dreams, its freedoms, its liberties. They have attacked everything on this nation that is decent and honorable. They are the enemy of justice. They are the enemy of freedom. They are the enemy of liberty. They are the enemy of free choice and voice. They are the enemy of your rightful vote. The Democratic Party needs to burn to the ground. Those that committed themselves to it need to be lined up and shot on international television. The world needs to realize and know that America we do not support actions of godless, immoral crimes and treachery and treason against their own people. We will not look past it. We will not look over it. The world needs to know that. You want to have credibility in the world? You want to look like something halfway decent? You want peace in the world? You better keep America alive. You better get those freaking perverts out of power. You better keep America alive. The world needs a godly, moral voice. It needs a godly, moral, just action to show the way into peace. The Democratic Party is just the opposite. They are godless. They are immoral. They are a scheming, cheating, lying bunch of perverts. They've already proven it, people. All you got to do is watch. You can't shove your head up NBC's butt and get the truth. We done found that out. Your liberal medias they've already screwed you. They've already pushed your rights and your opinions and everything. They've already pushed you over the edge. Basically the same edge that Barack Obama talked about. They say we're going to push grandma over the cliff. It's a fact, Jack. That's where they were headed. That's where it's headed if they get where they're going. And they're going to push you over with it too. If you disagree with them, if I disagree with them, we'll go over the cliff with grandma. That's the way socialism works. That's the way Islam works. I've told you. If the ends are the same, they are the same. If the ends are the same, they are the same. But right now, it's going to be real. The next year and a half, going to go into campaigning, and you're going to see all this stuff that Obama and Biden and Pelosi and all these others have said and recorded. It's been recorded on the news and all this stuff. It's going to start showing up. And it's going to be shown. It's going to show up. And everybody's going to know they lied. They lied. The spying, the illegal spying and stuff that went on around the Trump Russia dossier, the lies that were told. Even the fellow that wrote it up, Christopher Steele, said much of this cannot be verified, but yet the Democratic Party got on it and they pushed it. NBC, ABC, CBS, MSNBC, CNN, New York Times, Washington Post, West Virginia's Charleston Gazette, many others got on it and they pushed it. They pushed it for gospel. And it wasn't nothing but a friggin' lie. Nothing but a lie. But they pushed it. And they pushed it. And they pushed it. Yeah. And they want American people. And now you got millions out there that has got their heads so full of poop. And their hearts so full of anger and hatred against Trump. Against us so-called deplorables that are actually the honest ones, the honorable ones, the ones that's been trying to tell the truth for the last 2 years or more. or longer actually, since Obama was in. Actually, you know, I've been on this thing for, God, I don't know how long now. I've been on this thing for 6, 7, 8, 10 years, trying to just let people know, hey, there's something wrong. And the Clintons, Obama, the DNC, and now we know all these federal agencies was weaponizing themselves against the American public. Whew. It's coming out. It's coming out. The next year and a half is going to be real. Watch these friggin' perverts try to lie. They're already backpedaling. Clapper, Comey, I mean the whole friggin' bunch. They're backpedaling now. They already know that Strzok and Page, Lisa Page and Peter Strzok, the FBI, they already know that, man, that they done things and said things through messages and stuff that was covered. See, people, they never planned on this stuff coming out. Hillary was supposed to got in office. They spent, who knows, millions, if not billions of dollars trying to get her in office. They manipulated government agencies. They bought off newscasters. They done all kinds of junk. Hillary was supposed to have been in office. None of this was supposed to come out. But Donald J. Trump, that friggin' monkey wrench, man, I'll tell you what. Whoo! Hillary was supposed to be in office. None of this would have come out. Benghazi smothered out. Fast and Furious smothered out. This and that smothered out. The manipulation of justice by Comey and Loretta Lynch and Bill Clinton at the tarmac and all these people, all that smothered out. Hillary was supposed to have gotten in office. But they didn't realize that a big majority of this nation had already found out that they lied, that they plotted, that they schemed against them, their families, and their bloodlines. But now, see, we still have an issue going right now. See, God had showed me Isaiah 32, 5 through 8. And if you'll go back and read it, take your time and ask God to let you understand what's being said, what Isaiah was writing about. Isaiah is telling us that shames and lies, things done, plotted in secret, all this stuff had been given legitimacy. It had been accepted through Isaiah 32, 5 through 8. Then I'm sitting on my side porch months later, if not years later, and I'm sitting on my side porch, and I've known all this stuff's been going on for at that time, probably, I knew it was going on for 5, 6, 7 years. All the time Obama was in office, it was going on. But I knew it. See, God He's already shown me a thing or told me a thing or two. I knew it was going on. There wasn't no hiding it. There wasn't no covering up. I knew it was going on. Listen, people, when God tells you something or shows you something, it don't make a jack crap what anybody else says. If anybody disagrees with it, they're an idiot out in left field pooping into the wind. And it's coming back on them. When God does it, when God tells you or He shows you, it don't make any difference what anybody else says. God's done let you in on the secret, son. That's just the way it is. I was sitting on my side porch, and God He spoke a word to me. I wasn't even thinking about it, but I was sitting on my side porch, and He spoke a word to me. Legitimacy. Up out of the blue, He just pushed this word into my mind or my spirit. Legitimacy. And I started pondering that word. And as the day went on, I'm chewing on this. And He was supporting Isaiah 32, 5 through 8. The garbage had been accepted. The lies, the treachery, the treason, all that stuff had been accepted. Legitimacy had been given to crime and lies and cheating, treachery, treason, ungodliness, immoral actions. They had garnered legitimacy in the minds of millions. Now, we see reports from different people, from different places, and I'm going to tell you this stuff is like, some of it may be 8 years old, or a couple things. God had already told me, they're crashing your economy. A few weeks later, He told me, you're being subdued. All you've got to do, people, is just back your mind up a little bit and look at the last 10 years. That's all you got to do. Look at the last 10 years and connect the dots that we know for a fact that have now taken place. Just connect the dots. The Obama administration drove this nation into debt, $13 trillion more. More than any other president had done. More than several presidents had done. $13 trillion in debt. Now what's that tell you? You're in debt. Where did all this other money go to? Where did the money that go that should have been fixing this or this or this or that or doing all this? Where did it go? Poof. It disappeared. And we still had $13 trillion of debt. The things that needed done didn't get done. And we still got $13 trillion of debt. You got a double whammy. Obama spent money going. He spent money coming. People cried, oh, well, Donald Trump borrowed him $1 trillion his first year. Donald Trump's trying to fix what wasn't fixed through the 8 years of Obama. He's trying to get it lined back out, and it's working. But what's going on? What's going on? You got to ask a question. What's going on? The Democrats are resisting everything he does. They were on Obama's side. Even part of the Republicans were on Obama's side. They helped him in his friggin' garbage. But today, the Democrats are resisting him. He's trying to fix it up, to try to get our debt paid, to get things caught up, to get our honor and our credibility back in the world. But the Democrats are resisting. Why? Why? Oh, they'll paint all these pictures and all this freaking garbage. Isaiah talks about the liberal and what he does. His words, their words are treacherous. Their words are meant to deceive. Their words are meant to mislead. And the people that are left under the words, the voice or the words of their voice, they are misled, and it leads them to ends of well, it basically says hunger, and it makes their drink to fail, and it just, liberals, people are friggin' dog diarrhea. Okay, that's what the liberal thought pattern is. It's dog diarrhea given legitimacy to be spread all over your front porch. That's basically what it is. But anyway, that's where we are. I just my thought was just the next year and a half, man. Watching these friggin' Democrats, the next year and a half. Next year and a half, trying to deny and lie out from under what they've done. We will either win or be crushed. Van Jones, CNN. We will either win or be crushed. Why crushed? Because they committed themselves to things that if they got caught up in it, and guess what? They have been caught up in those things. The game is afoot. You want a good laugh? Watch the Democrats. Watch the Democrats as they try to squirm out from under justice. Watch them. Have a good day. It's going to be real.